asked me what kind of content do I do on YouTube. Someone has said, how is life being TikTok famous? Someone has asked, when are we going for dinner? Do you have a boyfriend? Are you single? Relationship status? I think it's time to address the elephant in the room. Hi guys. Long time no chat. So for those of you who don't know me, maybe you're new to the channel, maybe you're new to my Instagram, however you found this. My name's Mel and I'm here to, well, I just like filming YouTube videos, to be honest. We're gonna do a little Q&A today, so we're gonna get into the juicy stuff, the nitty-gritty, everything like that, the things that people want to know. I asked you guys over on my Instagram the things that you want to know, so yeah, let's get into it. I asked on my Instagram and my Snapchat, so I've got my cup of tea, I've got some shortbreads, and we're just gonna start diving in really, and yeah. Okay, so someone asked me how old I am. So I am 23. I feel like that's the most boring and basic question, but you know, it's the little things that help you get to know me. I am a Pisces, so my birthday is at the end of February, and I'm so excited for my birthday next year because I'm going to Athens. I'm going on a little solo trip. Next question is, what is your job? So I don't want to go in too much about my job overall, only because of the kind of environment that I work in. It wouldn't be appropriate for me to broadcast that online. However, what I can say is I do work as an events coordinator. That's not my full job title, but that is part of my job. So I will help with the events at my workplace and stuff like that. Which goes into one of the other questions that I got asked, which is, how is the new job going? Because I only started this a month ago. It is going amazingly. I love this job so much. I love all of the people. They are absolute angels. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better workplace, really. Someone asked me what kind of content do I do on YouTube, and that is a very good question because I don't know at the moment. I decided that I wanted to get back into it and stuff, and that's as far as I've gotten. I've not really thought about what content I'm going to do and what I'm going to film and stuff. Just so happens that I've got a fair amount of free time at the moment, and I want to do something that I had a passion for. And I remember I used to love making YouTube videos, but I just kind of didn't have time for them. So yeah, very exciting. I think I'm going to film a say it or short it with my best friend, but I'm not sure just yet. Someone asked me what my biggest goal is for 2024. My biggest goal for 2024, I genuinely just think, is to take as many opportunities as I can, like do everything that makes me happy, really. Definitely learn to put myself first and to prioritise myself, really. I've got to break the biscuits out now because we're getting to, they're the like Snapchat ones that aren't as interesting. I feel like the Instagram ones get a little bit not full of tea, but there's a couple of stories to be told here. Someone has asked, when are we going for dinner? And this person knows who they are and will go when you man up and ask me. No, I'm joking. I don't know when we'll go for dinner. I've got some things to work on first. Someone has said, how is life being TikTok famous? Honestly, it's an interesting one. TikTok kind of flopped for me for a couple of months, so probably from about late July until probably a couple of weeks ago. TikTok had massively flopped for me. My videos weren't getting views, I wasn't getting on people's For You pages and stuff like that, and I just wasn't making the relatable content that I used to do. I've now gone back to that, and it's picking back up again. I've been recognised a couple of times. I've been recognised at my new job, so that is all very interesting. But overall, I love TikTok so much. Who is your favourite podcast host? And I'm assuming that that's trying to work out like from podcasts that I've been on. In that case, that's only one, which is Glenn. Love Glenn to absolute pieces. He does the Vantage Point podcast, so I guess starred on that January last year. We filmed it and then it got released at the end of February, I think. I think it got released like the week before my birthday or something, there may or may not be a part 2 coming. It's very up in the air and it's very being debated at the moment. We're just trying to think about logistics and stuff because we want to film the podcast episode in person, but I live in Wiltshire and he lives in North Wales, so it's a bit far away. But we're talking about either me going up there so that we can film, or him coming down here and we'll film in Wiltshire. But yeah, we just need to work out the logistics. Glenn, send me a DM. What is your favourite ab exercise? Do you know what? I actually don't have one. I barely do ab exercises. I try to every now and again just for consistency, but it's just finding the time with my already quite intense workout schedule. I love doing Russian twists. I will do planks on occasion. Not very often because I can only do it for about 45 seconds, but yeah. Okay. I think it's time to address the elephant in the room with this next question. Let me just get comfy. So, the question that I have been asked most of all, do you have a boyfriend? Are you single? Relationship status? Like, are you taken? Boyfriend? Question mark. And the answer to that is yes, I am single. As of very recently, as in within this last week. It was never a defined relationship. We were just dating, but we were dating for quite a while. So yeah, it's an interesting one. It's an interesting thing to adjust to, because when you go from spending all your time with someone to then you don't spend time with them anymore, it's a massive adjustment, which is why I want to pick up things like YouTube again, because I want to be able to have hobbies that I can do. Yeah, but yes, I am single. Okay, now that we've got that over and done with, we can move on. When you went to Florida, where did you stay? So I went to Disney. So I wasn't in Florida, I was in Disney World. So I stayed at Disney Resort. I don't even remember the name of the resort. I think it was All Stars or something. I'm not 100% sure. If you could swap jobs with someone for a day, who and why, celeb or not? Oh, that is a good question, to be honest. I would be Taylor Swift. I adore her. She's gorgeous. She's got a voice of an angel. Like, she could send me to sleep any day. I think I would marry her, and I'm straight, but I would marry Taylor Swift, 100%. Where would you like to see yourself in the next 5 years? Do you know what? I feel like this changes every time someone asks me, because one minute I'll say that I want to be happy and settled and stuff with like a man, and then another time I'll be like, no, do you know what? I want to travel the world. As of right now, picturing my life in 5 years' time, I would like to think that I would like to think that I would be with the person that I aim to spend the rest of my life with, because in 5 years I'll be 28. Oh, that's not okay. Yeah, 100% I'm hoping that I'll be with the man that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, because I mean, I might not be, probably not knowing my luck, but still. What's your weirdest quirk? Probably how much I ramble, to be honest. I don't really know if that's a quirk or not, but I can just talk for England. Like, I will just chat and chat and chat. And unless someone says to me, Mel, shut the hell up, I won't. I'll just carry on talking. Biggest ick. I have so many. I feel like the biggest ick for me is when a man won't put in the effort and the energy. Like, if you're gonna date a girl and you want to keep things going and keep things happy, like, you have to reciprocate the energy that the girl gives you. Not necessarily to the same level, but you have to give her some form of energy, because if you don't, she's just not going to be interested. And that's kind of the same for me. Like, I've definitely learned over the past couple of years that if a man isn't willing to give me his time and make me a priority, why should he be in my life? And that is definitely a lesson that I am still processing and still learning as I go. Most precious memory. So many spring to mind, so many. One of the most precious memories that I have that's recent is when I went to London a couple of months ago, back at, end of October, so about a month ago. That was one of the best days I've had in a while. Another precious memory that I have is so many that I shared with my mum, which obviously will forever be in my heart and stuff. Love you, mum. But so I can't pinpoint just one, unfortunately. Simon charity match, that was such a good memory. That was such a precious memory to me because I spent it with my best friend Georgia and it was out of this world. Favourite hobby? TikTok. Or the gym, actually. I love doing both, so yeah, it really depends. What's a movie you could watch every day? Oh, I'm not really a movie girl. Like, I don't watch too many movies just because they're quite long, really. A TV show that I could watch all day every day is Criminal Minds, 100%. I'm rewatching it at the moment. And what's another one that I could rewatch? There's another one that I was watching recently that I can't remember the name of. Oh, that's gonna irritate me now. What's your dream job? When I was younger, it was becoming a zookeeper. And then that was like within my grasp and I didn't want to go for it anymore. I would probably say working in events. Like, in the future, I would love to do weddings and stuff. And hopefully the job that I'm in now will help get me there eventually. Fingers crossed. Is there anything you regret in life? Yes, so many things. My ex-boyfriend, for one. Not the most recent person I've separated from. My last actual ex-boyfriend. That was not a good time in my life. Wasn't a good time in his life. And genuinely, if I could go back and I could erase him and, you know, not date him, I probably would. And that's just for me personally. I don't know whether he feels the same. We don't have contact, but yeah, that is probably one of my biggest regrets, really. So I have a feeling that some of you are going to be like, no, you've changed your clothes, you've changed your hair, changed your makeup. I forgot to film an outro. I don't know how, but I did. Anyway, since then I've had a couple of extra questions that have like popped up and stuff on the little Q&A thing, so I'm just gonna answer them. So I had someone say like, where have you been? And I'm assuming that means because I took like a massive step back from social media over the last like 4 months, maybe slightly less, maybe 3. Definitely since August, and that's just because I was busy taking care of my mental health because I was going through some stuff. Someone else said, thoughts on how Enzo Maresca has transformed Leicester City's style of football? Don't know, couldn't tell you, don't watch football. If you could be any animal, what would it be and why? That's such a good question. I would have to probably say like a jaguar or something, and that's just because I absolutely adore them. Like, they're brilliant. Someone asked me where I'm from, and I don't actually think I answered that in the first half of the video that I filmed, which is such a shame. I'm from Wiltshire, which is in England. It's in the southwest, rural countryside and everything. It's absolutely gorgeous. Your favourite music? Taylor Swift, through and through. Absolutely adore her. Going to see her in concert next year. Cannot wait. It's going to be mind-blowing. Someone asked me how much I weigh and that they want to bench press me, which is a little bit odd, but I weigh about 52 kilograms, maybe slightly more. Someone asked for my Snapchat, which I'll just leave on the screen. If you've seen my stamp video, my Snapchat was everywhere. And then the last question that I've got, which is funny to me, to you guys it'll seem a bit odd maybe, but someone asked me what my thoughts are on office romances. Now, that's a long story. It's a very long story, to put it lightly. They'll ruin your job just like you did to me. I feel like I can't put that on the internet. In my last job, I was involved with someone from my work. No one knew. We were talking on and off for ages. Nothing ever came of it. And he is the person that has commented that on my little question thing. So there you go. What was his nickname? I'm pretty sure his nickname was something weird, like Christian or Jake or something. I don't even remember, but there you are. That's the answer to that. Is you ruined so much for me. Anyway, that is finally the end of the Q&A. I'm not going to answer any more questions. If anyone asks any more, I might have to do a different video. If you see any mess, please ignore it. Like I said, I wasn't meant to be filming today. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe down below, and I can't wait to create some more content. Got a few things that I'm thinking about filming, but we'll see. Bye guys.